Welcome to The Art of Life. I'm your host, Jennifer Besina, and tonight I'm in North Hollywood, California at the Ha Comedy Club, where I'm going to learn how to become a stand-up comic. So sit back, relax, and watch me as I try to make you laugh. I'm a working woman, a wife, and a mother of 4. Sometimes I forget to stop and smell the roses, but I've made up my mind. I want to embrace all of what life has to offer.
Jennifer.
Jack,
nice
have a
to
seat.
Meet you. Sure.
Right on.
So this is your place, the Ha Comedy?
Yeah. Well, my parents own it, and I was raised here since 1987. So I was 2 years old, and I kind of fell into the family business, being a stand-up comic. I grew up in it.
So how long have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy for about 5 years right now. I've wanted to do comedy, but I didn't really have anything to talk about because I'm only 29 years old. So like a lot of comics talk about what's going on in their life. And the reason why I haven't started anytime sooner is because I had nothing to talk about. I was like a kid, you know, I don't want to talk about like Legos or anything like that. So like once I got my divorce and making child support payments and all this like real life drama, I wanted to go to therapy. Like I was going crazy. I literally wanted to see a shrink, and then I was like, my parents own a comedy club. Why don't I just go on stage and just talk about it? And then it just became funny, you know?
So who inspires you?
Like there's Bill Cosby, was amazing. There's George Carlin, Richard Pryor. But like there's Mitch Hedberg, who was like a crazy drug addict, and he was a genius, and he passed away because he had an overdose. But like he was like, these are the comics like that have been through problems. Like they had problems, and that's what makes comedy funny. You know, like I don't like these people you see on TV right now, like unfortunately, like, oh, let's be funny real quick. Let's just say something really cheesy and everyone likes it. I want to hear like pain. Like pain is funny. You know?
So you use your real life stories.
Yeah, and I think that's
incorporated into jokes.
I literally think every great comic now, like Louis C.K., he talks about his family, and everyone loves it. It's like it's genius. You know, like people can relate to it, and it's fun. You know.
That's cool. So what kind of things do you offer here? Do you offer students or comedy classes?
Yeah, we have 2 comedy classes we have here on Saturdays, and it's really great. So David Arnold teaches a class here, and then Greg Wilson also teaches.
Do you teach classes here too?
I don't. I'm not getting paid for it, but I still like to help.
Okay, so I'm gonna learn how to become a comic tonight.
Yeah, you are.
So any advice, like can you take me through the process of how to become one? I know you naturally have to be funny.
Yeah.
But what if you're not?
We're gonna have to sit down and talk about it. It's gonna take a process, but we can make it happen. I mean, honestly, everyone has a little bit of funny in them, and if they don't, they're just really depressing and they need help.
So what's your first
You're
step?
gonna make it.
I think I'll do well.
Yeah.
So what's your first step?
The first step is, let me show you real quick. All right, let's do that real quick. So let's just say, let's give it up for Jack Jr., right? You always grab the mic, look at the audience, grab that. You always have to do this. Always bring it back.
What happens if you don't?
It just looks uncomfortable for the audience because you're just standing there with something in front of you, and it's just like a rookie mistake, and everyone knows you're an amateur.
Okay.
Because you've never seen a stand-up special where the guy's just like, hey, so yeah, I'm over here. Just you look like a stripper, like you know, like you don't want to do that, all right? All right. So what I'm gonna have you do, it's really hard.
Really hard.
Look, simple, all right?
All right, let me try.
All right, let's try that real quick. All right, give it up for Jennifer Besina.
Ooh, it's already not working.
See, it's hard, it's
so
heavy.
Right here, it's heavy, okay.
It's heavy.
How many pounds would you say this is?
I would say maybe 10
No,
pounds.
Sounds about,
10?
it's about 10.
I don't work out.
Okay.
All right, okay.
I can tell. Just kidding.
It's all that Filipino food.
That's right.
All right,
Wait,
let's try it
try it
again.
again?
Give it up for Jennifer Besina.
Woo!
There you go.
Right here.
And then walk towards the stage, and then look at the audience. These are all your fans, and that's it.
What do you do if there's hecklers?
If there's a heckler in the audience, well, there always will be. There's always someone that wants to be part of the show. Laugh about it, look at him for a second. If you could think of something funny real quick to get him back, then just get, if not, ignore it. Ignore it. But if it's to the point where everyone's laughing at that and they're laughing at you, then you can be like, oh, you got me, or you just, you know, or like you can get mean about it and have security kick them out. But that's like the amateur way to do it. Just have fun with it. I mean, honestly, you're a female comic, they're gonna love you.
So I feel comfortable on stage right now.
Okay. Yeah.
But how about the jokes, the content? I'm
Okay.
worried about that. How do I form my jokes? What do I
Okay.
do?
Well, like I was saying earlier, what's gonna be the most funny is real stuff, real life experiences. So we need to sit down and write down some family stories you say at Thanksgiving or during the holidays that made everyone laugh, and we just gotta break it down. We just gotta break it down and just find out like what's funny about you, because I'm pretty sure you have some funny stories.
I do have some funny stories.
Let's check it out. Come on,
Okay,
let's go.
let's go. What do I do with this?
Oh, we're gonna put it back on the mic stand. Right? All right, cool. Oh, another thing too. When you end your set, you gotta put the mic stand back.
Okay, respect for the others.
Respect for others.
Got it.
Do that right now. Come on.
Oh,
Come on. Here you go. Come on, let's go.
okay.
All right, well, let's go over some your topics. We'll see what we got.
All right, cool.
So the obvious, you're Asian.
I'm Asian.
Asian. Good.
There's no doubt about that.
And what kind of Asian?
I'm Filipino.
Filipino. Perfect.
I'm a mom,
Mom.
4 kids,
4 kids.
working woman,
Working woman. What do you work at?
Kaiser Hospital.
Kaiser.
We're not gonna say that.
You're not?
No, we'll say a healthcare organization.
Healthcare organization. You sound like you're selling marijuana. Healthcare organization. All right. So
And I'm not a nurse.
you're not a nurse. So you're like a unicorn. You're
I'm
the
a
first
unicorn.
Filipino
That's not a nurse.
that's not a nurse. All right. Good. What else?
What else?
You,
I'm married.
Married. That's good. Happily married.
Happily married.
Okay.
Question mark? Just kidding.
Maybe. Happily married on Mondays. 4 kids. See, this is already like really good material. Like, come on, think about it. Asians have the best material. You know why? Because there's not that many Asian famous comics. Like, name me a famous Asian comic.
Margaret Cho.
She's not really Asian.
Ken Jeong.
He's not an actor. He's an actor.
He's a
Ken
comedian.
Jeong
He
is a friend of ours. He started here.
Yeah, and he works at Kaiser. He's a doctor.
He's a real doctor. His wife's name is Ho. Her last name is Ho. I swear to God.
Okay.
Okay. He says it on stage. Okay. So let's talk about the joke structure. Basically, a premise. So basically, this is a premise. You're
Yeah.
Asian and you're Filipino. So basically, you would say something like, to gain the audience, you're like, "Hey, where my Asians at?" Something simple like, "Woo," and the audience is gonna respond by like, "Woo," because they're all happy, yeah. And then you're like, I'm happy you guys got here.
Made it here on time.
I hope you made it here on time.
You didn't get into
a car accident.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Boom, once you get the laugh, boom,
Then
on to
move
the
on
next
to
show.
the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with where are my Asians at, that whole thing,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna talk about driving,
All right.
because it takes about an hour to drive to work, and we're all sitting there frustrated. Okay, something like that. And then I'm gonna talk about my aunt who came from the Philippines. She's fresh off the boat.
Okay. Does she
But-
speak English?
She speaks English, kind of.
Does she mix up the P's and the F's?
Yeah, she does.
Like first, I'm afraid. What the fuck? Like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
she does.
Does she say farty?
She says party.
Farty. Okay.
Farty.
Okay. What else?
But I was gonna talk about that, and she's not familiar with the gestures, you know,
Oh, the hand signals or like.
the bird.
The
so
bird.
she has her own version
Oh,
of
she
the
does?
bird.
That's hilarious. Tell me the joke.
Okay, so I'll tell you the story because I don't know if it's really a joke.
Okay.
So the story is my aunt and I were driving along on the freeway, and you know, well, first of all, I have to start over. So.
See, it's
Driving,
fun.
okay.
It's so funny you're laughing
yeah,
already
I
before
know.
saying
So
it.
driving in LA, oftentimes you're gonna get cussed at and you're gonna get the bird, right?
Yeah.
So we have different gestures. So my aunt is totally fresh off the boat from the Philippines, doesn't understand the gestures here, okay? So we're driving along, having fun, driving, and then all of a sudden we get this car that cuts us off. We almost got into a car accident. We were so upset.
Okay.
She was so upset that she rolled down the window, and in her Filipino accent, she's like, "Hoy, you over there!" But she said, you know, F you.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. So what the whole joke is basically you could say that I'm Filipino and a lot of my family isn't from here, so like they're new to America,
Okay.
so they're not used to our normal gestures like
High five.
high five, something simple like high five or like call me, you know, like
Yeah.
And then
Might be a sign.
Yeah, a sign. Yeah. So basically, the other day, boom. The other day, got in the car and just get into your joke. You said that you're married. I want to know a story about how your husband proposed to you, because it has to be a good story. It's a proposal.
Yeah.
Where did he propose to you?
So he proposed when we were in Gladstone, in Malibu.
The restaurant?
A seafood restaurant. And there was actually kind of messed up. He kind of messed up. There was a placemat that says, look down.
Okay.
Because he was going to hold the ring right here, but it didn't.
So he wasn't creative at all.
So he was creative.
You could have put it in the clam, like, oh, would you that would have been cute. Like, I don't know. He
Yeah.
could have sang like the Little Mermaid song, like, look at this ring.
But he didn't.
Isn't it
So
neat?
now
I don't know,
what do we do?
I think you should talk about how your husband gave me a really bad proposal, and I'm surprised I said yes. That'd be funny.
He'd be mad.
That's the point. It's comedy. It's real. You gotta say like, oh, I'm tired of like social media because I can see all these girls getting proposed to like at these big events and this and that. My husband didn't do that. My husband took me to Gladstone's like during happy hour. Like, that's funny. You should say something like that. But I really think you should close with that. I think it's really funny.
Okay.
We got some good stuff. And this is easy writing it down. The hardest part is going on stage. So right now, I want you to go on stage right now. It's just me and you.
Okay.
So it's gonna be, right now it's gonna be harder than it is later. Because later, there's an audience. You're gonna get giggles, you're gonna get chuckles, you're gonna get boos, it's gonna be noise. I'm gonna just be judging you. So let's go do it.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm gonna bring you up right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Besina! Yeah!
Ooh. How are you guys doing tonight? Where are my Asians?
Woo!
Over here?
Yeah!
I'm surprised you guys made it here safely and didn't get into a car accident. I'm a mother, and I work, and oh my God, like totally sucking right now.
No, it's okay. Like, don't say I'm here tonight. I'm really happy to be here.
Okay.
I'm really happy to be here tonight because it gave me the chance to get away from my kids. Bam!
That's it. I'm really happy to be here tonight because it gave me a chance to be away from my kids. Who are all the parents out here? Can I ask that?
You should
question?
say this. Where are my parents at?
Where are my parents at?
Then say, I'm really happy to be here tonight because this actually gave me an opportunity to get away from my kids.
Okay.
That'll get a laugh. And then talk about your
The driving part.
yeah.
Okay.
But take your time. Take your time, and don't do this. Don't go, "Woo," like always on your. If you're looking at an audience member, don't look directly in their eyes. Kind of look on their shoulder or their shirt.
Okay.
Because if you look at their eyes, they're gonna say something back to you. Because you're gonna.
Yeah.
There's gonna be awkwardness, you know. And if you're looking at you, they say something, acknowledge it, or be like, you know what? Actually, when you come up, just be like, hey, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Like, especially when you get the mic, how you guys doing? Just buy yourself some time. And when you're looking at the audience, don't look at their eyes. Just look at a body part. You know. I always focus on girls. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. So my aunt came down from the Philippines. She's totally fresh off the boat, a fob. And we were driving along the freeway one day, and she...
No. My aunt
My aunt?
came from the Philippines, and she's not used to these.
So my aunt came from the Philippines, and she's not used to our American ways, our American gestures, the words, all of that stuff. So one day we were driving, and a car cut us off. We almost got into a car accident, and she was so upset. She had to roll down the window slowly, and her short
And you should
little...
say, that's right, she got an 87.
True. Okay. She rolled down the window, and then she, in her Filipino voice, said, "Hoy! You over there!" As if they can hear her. "You over there!" All right.
It's good.
Okay, and then I'll talk about
Don't
family.
do that though. Just smile, relax, enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Pretend everyone in the audience is your friends.
Okay.
Pretty much. So that's it. All right. So how do you feel?
I think I'm ready.
Think you're ready? All right.
Let's do or die.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yes. I'm so excited. Well, you're fine.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Thank you.
Yes.
Are you ready for this show tonight? How makes you feeling? Are you ready? Like, Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the evening, you see him on New on TV. Make some noise for the very funny Jack Jr. Yeah! better than that. What's up, guys? Everybody, right? Even the Asians. Hell yeah, you guys made it. I see a lot of white people here, right? White people. Fucking Groupon tickets, right? Groupon. Cheap. That's not for the minorities that have Groupon because they don't have internet. Right, Mexican guy, what's up, bro? How are you? Fuck, you made it, bro. Fucking Raiders won today, right? Wow. Go buy a lottery ticket today, dude. It's crazy. You guys are looking at me like, who the hell am I? I'm looking at you the same way. Don't worry. All right, I'm in a weird mood today, guys. Weird mood today. My side chick broke up with me. Yeah, it was so sad. It was weird. My girlfriend was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm like, you just wouldn't understand. You know? It's your fault. Seriously, I swear to God, like black people made side chicks.
That's why I love McDonald's. I don't care what anybody says, bro. 9 billion served. They say it. I love McDonald's, okay? That's the real In-N-Out. If you think about it, you'll walk in, they have your order already ready. You walk in, you're like, can I have it? They're like, number 2, no pickles, go. Get out of here. You're like, how did you, like, we're McDonald's. Get the hell out. Just get out.
Man, it's hard to date out here in Los Angeles, right, guys? Right. Especially when you're married.
The guy in front of me that's performing right now is totally killing it, and I'm just really nervous. And I'm really nervous because my husband's out there, my brother, my sister, and all of my friends are out there. But I think I could do it, but we'll see. I'm freaking out. But I think with a little bit of liquid courage, I'll be able to do this.
Hey guys, we got a special guest, guys. Honestly, this girl I've been working with her and she's great. I love her to death. You guys might know her, alright? Start making some noise right now. Start making some noise for Jennifer Besina!
Into a car accident. So living in LA, I have to commute about an hour away. We all know how traffic is in LA, right? Yeah, it sucks. So I was here with my aunt. We were driving on the freeway, and she's fresh off the boat from the Philippines. She's basically a fog. She doesn't know the gestures of Americans. She doesn't know what they say. You know, we've been cussed out. Well, I've been because I'm an Asian driver. So one day we were driving on the freeway and we got cut off by a car. She got so upset, she rolled down the window. And then with her Filipino accent, "Hoy! You over there!" Filipino version of the bird. You gotta love family, right? You gotta love family. I have my family here today watching me. Thank you for supporting me. So I'm a mother of 4. I work out. So my husband, he proposed a long time ago. I've been married now for, let's say 14 years. That's a long time. Am I happy? What do you guys think? No, I'm really happy. My husband's sitting right here. So nowadays, everybody gets these big engagement parties and these big weddings, and they have these romantic engagements, right? Or proposals. What are you going to do when you propose? Are you going to propose? I don't answer that question. Well, proposals are really big these days, and my husband just proposed at Gladstone's. It was one of those things where we're broke, and yeah, what a jerk. But I still married him anyway. Anyway, that's my time. I'm Jennifer Besina.
Well, the joke was my husband proposed to me at Gladstone's. And it wasn't even like at night at romantic with the sunset and all that. He proposed to me during happy hour. That was the closer. Jennifer didn't pay attention during class. She's not Korean, she's Filipino, you know what I'm saying? That's borderline Mexican. Continuation school.
Dude, oh my god, you did so good, dude. That's fucking...
I was so scared.
No, you did great. Like honestly, you lost it for a second, but you got him back. Like you got him back. And the point is, the whole point of the whole thing was that you didn't give up after like 30 seconds. You went through the whole thing. Even if it got bad, you got him back. And that's it.
That's cool.
You're gonna quit being a nurse? I'm just kidding. You're gonna quit being an Asian? Kidding. She did it. She did it. Right? Jennifer Besina definitely has potential to be a stand-up comic. She literally, first time doing it, didn't give up, didn't bail. She did her jokes. She worked her craft. She had great stage presence. She was there. And honestly, I'm proud of her, and you guys should be proud of her too. It's possible.
Yeah, that's because I had a good instructor. Best
Oh, thanks.
instructor ever.
I've never taught a class in my life, but right now, I think I might start doing it.
Thanks, Jack. I had a great time.
It was a pleasure. It was awesome.
How did I do?
Let me ask them, how'd she do? Awesome, right? Hell yeah, but more importantly, husband, how'd she do?
She did great.
Great, can she quit her day job and do comedy?
Sure.
You better say yeah.
Yeah, there you go. See you right there. High five.
I had a great time. Join us next time on The Art of Life.